Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Quarantine Kitchen. I'm your chef, Brittany, and this is my Sous Chef, Taj. Tonight we're going to be doing a side dish of Maple Bacon Brussel Sprouts.
We're going to be using 1 bag of Brussels sprouts, a half a pack of bacon, a half a cup of maple syrup to 1 bag of Brussels sprouts, and black pepper and salt to taste.
I'm going to take the bottom off of the Brussels sprouts and then take off any remaining leaves that might be straggling behind. Then I'm going to cut it at the top, and I have my half. Okay, this is what I'm going to cook with. Let's continue that process until I'm done and have a full bowl. Okay, so for a family of 3 like myself, I'm not going to need this entire pack of bacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it in half through the package, right? A nice even cut here. And usually what you want to do is have your bacon to be semi-frozen because it makes it a whole lot easier to cut. Because when it's soft like this, it's a little harder to get, even cuts. So what I'm going to do is cut right on through, put a little pressure, cut right on through, and now I have my half. So what I'm going to do now, put this half to the side, and I'm going to take the remaining parts of this out. And this is the bacon that I'm going to use for my Brussels sprouts. You guys don't have to use extra thick cut and baked bacon. This is just my preference. And that's what we're going to use. So what we want is lardons. Lardons are thick dices of bacon, which is what's going to be used in our Brussels sprouts. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take larger, wider pieces, I should say, and I'm going to make my little squares. Okay, so I have 1 set, 2 set, and what this is going to do, these larger pieces makes for a more balanced bite when you take a bite into your Brussels sprouts. And that's it. So usually this is what your pieces will look like. So by the time you cut them, they're going to shrivel down and be a lot smaller, but it'll definitely be a much better bite. Now we're going to take the bacon and cook that first. We're going to brown them on both sides. We're going to take all that fat from there, and we're going to saute the Brussels sprouts in that fat. Now we're going to flip it and then take them out after they cooked on the other side. Once I take these bacon pieces out, I'm going to replace it with the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts are just going to absorb all that bacon fat, and it's going to make for a much tastier Brussels sprout. Because most people have this misconception of Brussels sprouts, like they're disgusting. And they're really not, especially when you add bacon. Everything's good with bacon. And you can also use turkey bacon, by the way. One important thing you need to know about cooking Brussels sprouts is that they should be face down. So if they're face up, it's a little hard to cook everything evenly. You want everything to cook evenly, so you want to have everything face down. I've been cooking for a while, so my hands are like Teflon. Like, I don't feel anything anymore. I don't feel heat, so don't worry about me. So what I'm doing is just making everything face down, so that way I get a full, even cook, and the Brussels sprout absorb all of that fat. Now we're going to add the bacon back. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper to taste. There's no direct measurement for salt and pepper. It's to your liking. I'm gonna mix, blend it all back together. And then the final step is to add the syrup. Final step. Now, I've done this a lot, but for me, this I'm gonna put about 2.5 tablespoons of syrup to my final. As you can see, it's now cooking. Exactly what you want it to look like.